Let me start with a belief that's quietly hurting a lot of nonprofits. We need more donors, more leads, more names, more lists, more eyeballs. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most nonprofits don't have a donor problem. They have a conversation problem because adding more donors doesn't fix broken conversations, it just hides them. Hey, welcome back to the $1 Million Nonprofit. I'm Tom Kelly, and today I want to flip how you think about growth. Because the fastest way to raise more money isn't finding new donors. It's having better conversations with the ones you already have. Why donors actually leave? Think about real life. If you had a friend who only reached out when they needed something, eventually you'd stop answering. That's not a donor problem. That's a relationship problem, and most nonprofit communication looks like this. Email, ask. Silence, ask. Campaign, ask. Then we wonder why donors disappear. They didn't disappear. They checked out. Here's the shift. Donors don't leave because you ask too much. They leave because you talk too little. You didn't ask questions. You didn't listen. You didn't respond. You didn't acknowledge their why. You treated them like an audience, not a person. Fundraising is conversation, not persuasion. Let me say this clearly. Fundraising is not persuasion. It's a conversation, and conversations have rules. They go both ways. They have rhythm. They involve curiosity. They require listening. Most nonprofits break all of those rules. Better conversations start with curiosity, not campaigns. Instead of, here's what we need, you say, what brought you here? Instead of, support our mission, you say, what part of this matters most to you? You stop assuming motivation and you ask. A real example. One nonprofit was obsessed with list growth, ads, new leads, bigger lists. Revenue barely moved. So they tried something different. They sent one email, no ask. Just this. I'm curious, what originally connected you to our work? That's it. Replies poured in. Personal stories, shared experiences, real emotion. They replied back as humans. Within 6 months, repeat giving increased dramatically. Same donors. Better conversations. Why this works? People support what they feel seen by. When someone feels heard, they feel valued. When they feel valued, they stay. When they stay, they give again. Not because you asked harder, but because you connected deeper. The 3 conversations every nonprofit needs. First, listening conversations. Questions, check-ins, reply invitations. Prompt. Write a short donor email that asks one genuine question and invites a reply with no ask. Listening builds trust. Second, reflective conversations. You mirror back what donors told you. Here's what we're hearing. Here's what matters to you. Here's how you're shaping this work. Prompt. Summarize these donor replies and reflect shared values back to the donor community. Reflection builds belonging. Third, guided conversations. You gently invite the next step without pressure. Based on what you care about, here's a way to go deeper. Prompt. Suggest a relational next step based on this donor's interests. Guidance builds momentum. What to stop doing. Most nonprofits broadcast. One message, one direction, one size fits all. That's not conversation. That's a megaphone. And megaphones don't build relationships. A simple conversation sequence. Email 1, thank you plus one question. Email 2, reflect back what donors shared. Email 3, share a story aligned with their values. Email 4, invite a next step based on what they said. That sequence outperforms almost any campaign. Where AI fits in. AI doesn't replace conversations, it enables them. It helps you. Draft better questions, summarize replies, spot patterns, personalize responses, suggest next steps. AI doesn't make things less human. It gives you time to be more human. Prompt. Analyze these donor replies and identify emotional themes and language we should use more often. Now your messaging sounds like your donors because it is your donors. The truth about growth, if you had better conversations, you wouldn't need more donors. You'd have higher retention, more repeat giving, more monthly donors, more advocates, growth through depth, not volume. Your 3 action steps. 1. Send one email this week with no ask and one genuine question. 2. Reply personally to at least 5 donors. 3. Use AI to summarize what you learn and adjust your messaging. That's it. Simple, human, effective. Tomorrow's episode, how to win back lapsed donors with a single story. Don't forget to grab my book, The $1 Million Nonprofit, on Amazon. It's packed with frameworks to help you scale your mission without burning out your team. Need a free tool to start? Download the AI Growth Playbook, links in the show notes. And if you're planning a fundraiser soon, check out our sponsor, Charity Auctions. They'll help you launch faster, raise more, and stress way less. Links below. Because sometimes one story is all it takes to reopen a relationship. You don't need more donors. You need better conversations. See you tomorrow.